Alright, hello there. Today I am going to do something that I got from Applejack and his YouTube channel. And what he does is he'll go through the arena, and like every video it'll be one game, and I guess this first video will be going through the draft. Maybe we'll play a game too, depending on how the draft looks. And I'll just talk about the cards I choose and why I choose them, and hopefully we do well, and it'll actually be informative, and I don't go like 3-3, and in which case, I mean, sometimes you just get bad luck even if you have a good deck, but hopefully we can actually get some good results out of it. So let's get started here. We'll pay and get ourselves into the arena. Oh yeah, I've also got my mic a lot closer, so it should sound a lot clearer. I do look a little bit stupid if I like lean back, it's hanging right here, but it's whatever. So these classes aren't actually the strongest classes in arena. Hunter, you're sort of forced to play like an aggressive deck, and yeah, it's quite card dependent because their hero power. Well, all three of their hero powers don't really affect the board state at all, which is which is a pretty big reason on why they're not as popular and they don't do as well in arena. But I mean, I've got my first 12 wins was with Warrior, so I mean, you can definitely they're all. I mean, you can get 12 wins with any class. It's a little bit of luck and playing smart and getting a good deck always helps out as well. I'm not actually sure what I want to play at all, so I sort of don't want to play Hunter, but so it's either I'm feeling Warrior. I haven't done it. I was gonna go randomize it, but if I wasn't feeling Hunter, then I'd just be between Priest and Warrior, and I feel like Priests are a little bit weaker in arena, more card dependent. With Warrior, you can get a couple of weapons. You're usually alright. My first 12-win deck, I didn't even have Firewheel Axe, so it's definitely possible. I just want to bring up my OBS window here so that I can see if everything's working good. Let's change up the stream title too, I suppose. I just realized this is like a live stream, but I guess I didn't even have to do it live, but that's okay. I mean, it's good enough. Okay. So, first pick, Twilight Drake, Light Warden, Pint-Sized Summoner. As a warrior, I'm not going to get any use out of Light Warden. And Pint-Sized Summoner, while it has a pretty good effect, it's only a 2/2, and it dies pretty easily. And Twilight Drake is just a really good card. A good list to sort of see that ranks, all the cards for arena. Anyways, Trumps has got a good list over at Liquid Hearth. It's where if you're ever conflicted between a couple of card choices, it's always nice to take a look there and just see something to reference to, especially for beginner players. Okay, so our second card here, we have Irathi Weaponsmith, Ironforge Rifleman, and Abusive Sergeant. So Irathi Weaponsmith is actually probably one of the best warrior cards. You get 2/2 weapon, you get a 3/3 body out of it too, so you're able to. It's good value. It's sort of like if you add up all the stats, it's like a 4/4 5/5, right? But split between two different bodies, so to speak. And I mean, you get two durability too, which is sweet. The Ironforge Rifleman, it's just too weak. 3 for a 2/2. Deal 1 damage is kind of nice, but stats are too poor. There's the rule of the vanilla rule, I suppose. You look at the mana cost and multiply it by 2, and those stats should be distributed nicely. So they should be like 3 for 3/3. That would be kind of strong though, because it has a pretty strong battle cry. And Abusive Sergeant, it's pretty good battle cry. It's not a bad card. Um, but Arathi Weaponsmith is a lot stronger than the abusive. So we're gonna figure that out. We have River Croc, Shield Block, and Mogushot Morden. River Crocless is alright. 2 for a 2/3 isn't terrible. That's sort of like a. You usually want to go 2 for 3/2. I do like Shield Block. If I can pick up like a Shield Slam here, which is an epic, so it might not be as relevant, but you do get to draw a card, and it's not. I guess yeah, it's between these two, but I like Shield Block better than I do River Croc. Get some sort of card draw going. Go ahead. So we got Cleave, Arathi Weaponsmith, and Shield Block again. Cleave is a little bit situational. It's pretty decent in Arena, but I think I like Arathi Weaponsmith better than I do Cleave, so I'll pick up a second one. Oh, wow, we got our third one here. Execute and Whirlwind. Execute's alright. It's alright to have like one or two of these in Arena, and Whirlwind's okay, but these are like great cards in Constructed, but in Arena, it's usually like a 2-for-1 with Execute, right? And card advantage and trying to get value out of each play is a lot more important in Arena, because you don't have the consistency in your decks. Knowing you can you can compensate with that, that loss of value somewhere else, like a legendary or something. And so I think I just want to grab another Arathi Weaponsmith here. Can't go wrong with it. Although, actually, it does sort of suck to have like 3 in hand and then you're sort of stuck not playing it because you don't want to like overwrite your weapon. I might actually just pick up an early Execute here to have some sort of hard removal, because we do already have 2 Arathi Weaponsmiths, and Twilight Drake already has a 4-drop. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, and hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the ass. Oh, and so for our 5th card, these aren't the greatest cards. Corehound, while it has a nice 9 attack, with 5 health, it's very vulnerable to get traded down, meaning getting killed by like a 4 or 5 mana card, because it's only got 5 health. Dread Corsair is alright, since we do have weapons. Well, we have 2 weapons right now. Hopefully we get some more. I'll probably pick this over the Torn Warrior, because the Torn Warrior is only 3 for a 2/3. Stats are just a little bit too poor, and this Dread Corsair will usually, well, hopefully, get reduced mana cost. Yeah, I do like it better than Torn Warrior. 6th card choice, we have Flesh Eating Ghoul, Arcanite Reaper, and another Execute. We already have one Execute, so we won't pick up another one, considering we have Arcanite Reaper as a choice, which is a great 5. It's sort of like a Power Blast, right, for 5 mana delayed, but it's strong. And we have the Dread Corsair too, so if we equip this is going to be free, which is always sweet. Flesh Eating Ghoul, it's an alright card. It can definitely win you games, but you have to have board control and hope that it doesn't get killed. Like if it survives a couple turns, then it can definitely be strong. But Arcanite Reaper is the superior choice here. We have a rare pick here as our 7th card. Commanding Shout, Frothing Berserker, and Ancient Mage. Ancient Mage, stats pretty poor. The spell damage is we don't even have any spell damage cards or spells right now that do damage. Frothing Berserker is just amazing. This thing can win you games single-handedly as well. But with 4 toughness, makes it a little bit harder to kill. And Commanding Shout's alright, but not good enough. It's nice in like combo decks and Constructed, but with Frothing Berserker as a choice, it's sort of a no-brainer there. So we have Slam, another Shield Block, and another Arathi Weaponsmith. Like I said earlier, I don't want to pick up another one of these if I don't have to. Slam is pretty good. You get to draw a card, and deal 2 damage, so some more card draw. Good choice. Well, that's what I would like there. Maybe another, another Arathi Weaponsmith wouldn't have been awful either, but I like the slam. We have Gadget and Auctioneer, Sunfury Protector, and Azure Drake. These are all great rares, but Azure Drake is like, I like Gadget and Auctioneer. We got 3 spells right now, but we have to have spells to activate him. With Azure Drake, we're always going to get the draw card, and the spell damage isn't so relevant right now, but could combo it up with, or not combo, but get use out of Shield Slam with the spell damage for now. But the draw card's nice. Like we get that guaranteed. So we're gonna pick up the Azure Drake. We have Acolyte Pain, Azure Acidic Swamp Ooze, and River Crocodile. And picking up an ooze, at least one, in an arena draft is always good. If you're able to destroy a weapon with it against like a True Silver or Fiery War Axe, then you can gain a lot of tempo that way and get a lot of value out of it. And it already has a 3/2 body as well, so it's just a solid 2 drop overall. Acolyte Pain's alright. It's nice and constructed, but we don't have any ways to activate. Oh, we have Slam to activate it right now, but we don't have like a Cruel Taskmaster and Inner Rage or anything, so it's not too highly valued in Arena, since you have to get something to combo it up with. I mean, in Mage, it's actually goes up a lot because you can just ping it, but we're not a Mage, so we're going to pick up an ooze. Flesh-Eating Ghoul, River Croc, and Leper Gnome. Leper Gnome's alright in like an aggressive constructed deck, but it's not great in Arena. Pick it up if you have to, but out of these choices, I'd probably just pick up another 2-drop in the River Croc. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is an option too, but I like to pick up 2 drops while I can, because you don't want to get, you want to get a nice curve going, so that your games are a lot more consistent. So we have Brewmaster, the Youth of Brewmaster, Abusive Sergeant, and Dalaran Mage. So we don't need the spell damage. It's got a really weak body as well. Abusive Sergeant, it's alright, but it's not the great, like, 1-drops. I guess the only 1-drop that's really nice is the Worgen Infiltrator, because you're able to force, you're usually able to choose who you want to trade that with, because it's got stealth. This has only got 1 toughness. Well, at least this one, because with the battle cry, it's sort of useful later game, because you can use it. It's got the +2 attack, so you can trade up. But I guess it is actually a pretty. I mean, I was just going to pick up the Brewmasters because it's always good to get another 2-drop, and we don't have any like great things to bounce, although we have like a Azure Drake right now. But I value 2-drops higher than I do 1-drops in Arena. If this was a Worgen Infiltrator, I might pick that up instead, but I do like the Brewmaster over this, but I don't think it'd be wrong to pick up the Abusive Sergeant either. Need to grab something to drink after. I'm getting parched here. We have Loot Hoarder, Frostwolf Grunt, and Slam. We already have 1 Slam, so we don't really need another one. I'd rather pick up Loot Hoarder, since it's a draw a card on a body here. And it's another, it's just another nice 2-drop. And it's always good to get card draw when you can. Card draws is a great thing to have in Arena. So we have Heroic Strike, Rampage, or another Arcanite Reaper. Heroic Strike's alright. It's more seen in like aggro decks, and you don't really want to build an aggro deck in Arena, because you tend to run out of gas, and when you do, it's you don't have as much control, and I don't know, I like having choice of cards and not losing, and not having to top deck so early. And Arcanite Reaper is just a solid card, so we're going to pick up another Arcanite Reaper. Yeah, Bloodseal Raider, Spellbreaker, and Rampage. Um, since we do have some weapons, Bloodseal Raider can definitely get used to that battle cry. Getting a silence is also nice too, and in the version of Spellbreak, in the form of Spellbreaker, it's quite nice for through your body. I do like having silences in arena, but it's not always required. But since we don't have one, I think I'll pick one up now. Although the Bloodseal Raider would not be a bad pick here either. I'm gonna go with the silence just because of, I guess, playstyle. So we have Mad Bomber, Fen Creeper, and Oasis Snapjaw. With 2 attack, the Snapjaw isn't a favorable pick. The Fen Creeper is sort of it's nice. It's decent. You know, it's got the 6 attack, so it's a little bit difficult to kill. But it's only got 6 toughness. But it's only got 3 attack, so it doesn't kill other 5 drops usually. I like Mad Bomber. It's proven to be win me a lot of games actually. That was the MVP in my first 12-win deck, and so I'm gonna pick him up here. It's also on with a 3/2 body too, so it passes the vanilla test. Yeah, I might just I guess I'll try to speed this up a little bit because I am getting a little bit thirsty here. So Radiator, Silverback. So this is a pretty bad pack. None of these have great stats for their mana cost. I guess the worst out of these would be, so if you don't have too many 3-drops, I'll pick up a Silverback since it is a taunt as well. We only have 1 taunt right now in the form of Dread Corsair, but it's not a great card by any means, guys. Not a great card. Battle Rage, Whirlwind, or Celtseed Deckhand. Celtseed could actually see some use since we have a lot of weapons right now, and I'll probably pick that up. Battle Rage it's all right, but it's more seen in like constructed where you can, with like wild pyromancers, and you can control the damage and get some nice card draw out of it. Normally in arena you'll only get like 1 or 2 cards out of it, so it's not as nice. Whirlwind's okay, but I want to pick up the Celtseed Decade here since we have a lot of weapons already. This is a simple Frothing Berserker. We don't have any secrets and we can't heal. I don't want to pick up a 3rd Argonaut Reaper. It would suck to have 3 in your starting hand or something. 2 is enough. The War Golem or the Silverhand Knight. Sorry. Keep clearing my throat. We do have a decent amount of 5s and don't have any late game right now, and the War Golem is a solid 7/7 body. So Silverhand Knight is also a nice pick too. It's 6/6 for split in over 2 bodies for 5 mana. But I do want to get some late game going, so I'll pick up the War Golem. And speaking of late game, we got a Bolt of Visoga here, which is great. You get +1 value in terms of stats. Shattered Sun, like these are all great cards here, especially like Spiteful Smith is great here since we have a lot of weapons. But we are getting towards the end of our draft. We're at 21 cards, and we do want to start getting some more late game to even out our curve. We don't want to be, get to the late game and my webcam's all messed up. Alright, so that was weird. I don't know if the audio cut out there, but we'll just keep going with it. I'm going to pick up the Bolt Visoga to get some more late game going. Although these are, if these were earlier in the draft, I would have picked these up too. It's a hard pick, but I want to get some more late game going, so I'm going to pick up the Ogre. already said my piece about the Reaper. Silverhand is alright, is good, sorry. I do like it. I don't. I like the Frost Elemental just to get because the freeze can definitely pick up, get some nice tempo. Freezing big minion, freezing it's, the hero if they have weapons or something. And it is a bigger body in terms of the main. I mean, this is 6, but the 2/2 can die pretty easily. And the 4, it's a tough pick. I mean, in terms of like Trump's list, this is actually rated higher, but in terms of the curve right now, I do want to. I'm leaning towards the Frost Elemental. I've come to value the freeze quite highly. And sweet, now we can pick up the Spiteful Smith again, since these 2 cards are very poor. That 1 for a 2/1 doesn't have any special effect or anything, so it's just not good. And sweet, we picked up a Fiery Orax here. This is probably another one of like better than the Arathi Weaponsmith in terms of warrior cards, so we're gonna pick this up. Dark Iron Dwarf is also worth looking at here too, but Fiery Orax is like a premium pick. Out of these, I'm going to probably pick up the Fairy Dragon, although Elven Archer, I do value Elven Archer quite highly too. I can actually get some decent use out of that with the Execute. Let's see, let's see. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. So it's decent a number already. We want to have about 5 to 7 2-drops is good. Although the Fairy Dragon is quite nice. Can't get pinged down by mages and spells and stuff. I want to pick up the Fairy Dragon here. It'll be more consistent over the Elven Archer. These are pretty poor. We only have 1 spell, so the Kobold Geomancer won't be great. I think we'll actually pick up the Shield Bear here. We'll grab a taunt. I think we might be able to get some good use out of him, maybe buffing up our Frothing Berserker or something. Alright, I'm trusting in you, Shield Bear. I believe the Shield Bear draft. I think most people would actually probably pick up the Geomancer here, but I want to pick up the Shield Bear just for the lulz. I like Scarlet Crusader here over the Jungle Panther and the Silver Moon. Jungle Panther, while it has 4 attack, it's nice to trade up, but with the 2 defense, is probably dying. You usually can get 2 for 1 out of the Scarlet Crusader, which is nice. So we're gonna pick that up. 28th card, we get a rare. That's sweet. Another Azure Drake, Mind Control Attack, or Mana Wraith. Mana Wraith, while it has a decent effect, it's more for like a control deck, and even then, with the 2/2 body, it's just a little bit too weak. Mind Control Deck is actually awesome. Can really swing the tempo if you steal like the really big minion. But I like Azure Drake for consistency. It's always nice to get another one, and it's got a nice 4/4 body. And for our last card, we get another rare. We get a rare at the first card, rare in the middle, and rare at the end, and you have a chance of getting rares and legendaries in the middle of all those. We have Twilight Drake, Violet Teacher, or Arcane Golem. Violet Teacher is nice in decks where you have a lot of spells, and it's just got a nice solid body as well in terms of the stats. But we've only got like 3 spells. We haven't really picked up any more, and so I'm leaning towards another Twilight Drake here, because we can usually get at least a 4, 5, 4, 6 out of that, hopefully. Sort of sucks drawing it like when you're in a top decking situation, but overall a strong card considering the low amount of spells that we have in the deck. And that is our warrior deck. I like it. It's got a nice curve. We got at least 1 Fiery Orax, got a spell. got some good. Uh, it's sort of lacking late game actually. I wouldn't have. I would have liked. I wouldn't have minded, say another, like a Sunwalker or an Archer Commander or something. Um, but we've got two Arathi Weaponsmith, which are nice. We got two Arcanate Reapers. We got some nice rares. The Frothing Berserkers are sweet. I would hope to at least get like 8 wins out of this. Um, I always aim for 7 so that we get the refund. But it is getting late, and so I don't think I will play a game. But I'm glad I got the drafting done, and I'm excited to play this for the next time. And yeah, so each video, each day, I guess I'll just, or maybe not even each day, but each game I'll record a separate video and upload that to YouTube. And yeah, it should be a fun journey. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.